Hello everyone, welcome. Hello Tom, how are you? Hello Vesta. Welcome everyone. Gonna give it another minute or so and I'll get started. Today we are doing dollar coins. Maybe finish up the bag of nickels. Maybe I'll make that into a video. I haven't decided yet. We shall see. How's everyone doing tonight? A little bit of show and tell. I just got these in today. Awesome pennies. And I like that one because it has a date. Those are my finds for today. Coin-wise, I should say. All right, should we get started? There's 6 people here. Hopefully some more will show up. Hello, Amanda. How are you? Amanda, I owe you members roles. I was doing members roles yesterday, and yeah. So 10, 20, 30. Amanda, you want to do your members roles now? Hello, Ken. How are you? Sure. Okay. You are a gold member, right? So you get 5 rolls. So pick 5 numbers one at a time, from 1 through 30, let's say, I think. And I'm not going to move the box over because I just moved it out of the way. Number 3, 1, 2, 3. Next one. Number 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. One more. Hold on, wheel life. That was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. It's Frank's, Frank finds. Wait, what is it? I always, I always forget my email. Hold on, I have to check. uh, all right, Frank's finds 1. Thank you, Demi. How are you? That should be my email right there. Pin to the top. Frank's, Frank's finds, yep, that's it. All right. we're doing Amanda's roll, so good luck, Amanda. So far, this box has been horrible. It's all right. Hopefully, you can change that, Amanda. Cancel that. Cancel what? What do you want to cancel, Amanda? Oh, okay, nothing. Yeah, this box has not been kind. Actually, we've had a couple of hits in this box, but overall, not a whole lot of the minor errors, which if you get better errors, it's not horrible, but I don't know what I'm sending. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I have so many email addresses that I get notifications. I don't know the email address all that well. So I apologize. All right. Good luck, Amanda. What? 30K uncirculated? I don't know about that. No die chips. Maybe somebody just way overpriced, hoping somebody would bite. Let me turn this on. No snow on the roof, no leaky bucket, no doubling on the windows, no bird's nest. Hello, Lightside, how are you? Going to do dollars today, but we're doing Amanda's rolls first. Members rolls. No spitting horse. Where are all the spitting horse? Oh, that's a Denver. I should have checked the mint first. I feel rough, to be honest. Oh, I always get excited when I see this coin, but this is not the one, unfortunately. We're looking for the burning building. It looks like there's flames shooting out of the top of the building. That is a major error. About $40 or $50. Come on, let's find something. The whole bag can't be skunked. I mean, the whole box. This is a Philly. Hello, K11. How are you? Darn it. That is not a spitting horse either. What? For what? Wheel. And is that sold listings or somebody is asking that? I have to research the 2025. I feel like I'm getting a ear infection, which is not good. Yeah, I really doubt that wheel. Unless it's yeah, no. Someone is asking now. I would go to the sold items. There's no way. Even a perfect 10. Well, maybe a perfect 10 might graded might get 30,000, but no. And I grade a lot of coins. People on eBay or anywhere else could ask whatever they want. It does not mean that it's real, the price. Let's check that one. Nope, no double die. Yeah, wait until I get to the dollar box. All right, roll number 1 was a dud. Sorry, Amanda. The box I received. Yeah, and there's a lot of people that money launder on eBay, believe it or not. And if you see like an account with very low or no feedback, sell an item that is extremely high, chances are that's what it is. So, oh, shoot. I dropped the coin. Every quarter matters. No. Well, Amanda's guaranteed some. Oh, come on. I did not think this through. Come on, West Point. Nope. My eBay store is the same as my YouTube username. Really? Not the best idea putting these coins on top of the dollar box. I don't think Deneen here yet. I forgot to message her. Oops. No screwdrivers will be harmed tonight. So far. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Darn, not even this. We will get to the dollar coins as soon as I'm done with Amanda's rolls. Nothing. Oh, you're quite welcome. No die chips. Hello, babe. How are you? Quarters are fun or frustrating. Pick one. It's either one or the other. Hanging in there. Thank you for asking. If I start losing my voice, the stream's over. That's all I have to say. Oh shoot! I forgot to put out that short of the chain I got the other day. too much to do. Not enough time to do it. Hello, Otto. How are you? Wow. This is probably the worst box I've had in quite a while so far. Still plenty of rolls left, but not a pooper. Otto, frustrating, actually. They did 2, the other 3. And the other 3, there were issues with insurance and doctors, and it was approved, but not approved, but approved, but not. It was one of those days. It's, yeah. But thank you for asking. I gotta research these coins. Do I think the price of silver will go up? Is that what you're asking, Wheel? Uh, if I knew that answer, I would either sell all my silver that I own or buy all the silver I could. Who knows? I'm always hesitant to say either way because I lived through, when did the silver hit $50? 2013 or something? It jumped up to $50. And everybody was going crazy buying. I sold all mine, which I'm happy I did at the time. Today, not so much, but, you know, I sold all the silver I had, and then it crashed to like $9 or $11. I think it was 11 it got down to. So I think not a whole lot of people are buying silver this time around like they did back then because I think people are scared. So will it go up? Possibly. Will it go down? Possibly. Will it stay exactly at what it is now? No. It's going to go one way or the other. It's just a coin flip. Which one it will be. I will tell you what, though. If I'm thinking of unloading all my silver. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. Philly. I will tell you what, though. If it crashes, I'm buying as much as possible. 50 pounds. I don't think I have 50 pounds. I have a lot of jewelry that is silver, but it's I pick and choose out of my gold sell or buyer seller, and I search for name brands. Giselle, I'm not a financial advisor. There was one bicentennial that was dirty. Don't worry, Amanda. You are guaranteed to get something. And at this rate, unless we uh, unless we find a big coin, you'll do okay. What was I saying? Yeah, tax. Uh, anything that you sell, anything. It could be. Hello, Jayla. I'm not trying to be funny or rude. It could be your underwear. If you sell, you're supposed to claim it as income. So anything you sell and you make a profit, you're supposed to claim that. Not trying to be weird, but if you have a yard sale, you have to claim your profits legally. Or not your profits, but your sales. Yep, anything that generates income. Now, if you have receipts, you could offset that. If especially if you claim or if you have a loss. But yeah, anything you do, you are supposed to claim it on your income tax. Yep, offset for a loss. I think it's weird that if you're just trying to, like, I have a ton of stuff because I was heavy on eBay selling non-coin stuff. uh, and I have way too much stuff in my house. Now, if I was to sell it, all right, last roll, Amanda. If I was trying to sell it and I sold it at a loss, I would still have to claim the sale of the items, and I would claim the loss. And if you have a loss, you only get a certain amount of credit. So, well, if technically if you have a business, you are not supposed to. You're supposed to be tax exempt when you buy. But then again, that requires the business that you purchase from um, to know how to do that, because they have to claim that, I purchased so and so wholesale. It is searching for her member roles. So yeah, it's a very complicated process. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an accountant. I just know what I know. Hello, Parker. How are you? Almost done with Amanda's roles. Hello, Amanda Ward. How are you? Tom Speaks. I'm not going to bother with that because I know you're not going to want that over to your other option unless you find something major. That was a tiny little dot. So again, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not, that is just my 2 cents, my opinion. Hello and good night. Finally finding 2025s, but again, I'm not aware of any errors. All right. This is a dirty coin. It does have die chip right there. I'm not going to bother putting that aside for you, Amanda, because... All right. You want what you got, which was a complete bust, or you want to swap? I'm only kidding. You'll get to swap. Sorry about that, Amanda. That's how this box has been going. Not very good. It's hit or miss with these boxes. All right, we have Atoned, 1957, Philadelphia. And now I'm going into my personal stash here. A 1945 San Francisco Silver Nickel. So 2 silver coins. Again, I'm sorry, couldn't find anything better. Although this is what, $14 in silver? 13? I don't know. So Amanda, please, oh, thank you. Please email me your information. You know I don't keep anyone's information. And just write members' roles on the email and your address, please. Hello, Kiara. How are you? There you go. Thank you. And again, sorry. That's just how this box has been. Once I send you an email saying that your item has been shipped, which, like I said before, sometimes it might take a little while before I can ship. Babe, thanks for the Sunday. I appreciate that. But you will get your items. Yeah, I erase everyone's email. Even my mods. I have a couple of my mods phone numbers, and I rarely ever, message them. All right. So, funny story. I picked up this box from the bank today, and let me see. This is what it looked like. So it looks like somebody was playing toss with my dollar box. I hear loose coins in there. So it was not. Hello, AG. This was not the bank. The bank. I trust the people at my bank. They said that Brinks brought the box exactly like this, all taped up, all broken up, and I hear loose coins in there. So, yeah. Let's see how bad it is. Wait, is it? Okay. If they're all 2026s and they're all damaged, I'm not going to be happy. Not at my bank, but Brinks. But who am I going to complain to, you know? Hello, Lori. How are you? I'm hanging in there. I can't. Oh, yeah, I could. Sorry. Don't mind my mess. Yeah, there is not supposed to be tape on these boxes, but here we are. I wonder how bad. Very rare, Casey. Yep. That's what I thought. Look at this. One of the rolls is flattened out. 2 rolls are flattened out. A bunch of busted rolls. Isn't this wonderful? Well, I know nobody took silver out of this because there's no silver in the dollar boxes. So, wonderful. Giselle, I don't think anybody would know what to look for on these. I could care less, to be honest, because there's no silver in these. If they were $half boxes, I would be a little suspicious. Again, this was not my bank. This was Brinks. This is like the second or third time this happened. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. All right. We are trying to find low mintage and errors. That's basically what's in these. So let me zoom in. So here we go. There's certain years that are low mintage. I'll let you know. I gotta adjust this somehow. No silver coin in these. Oh, we do have, we found one. We have 2 possible major errors on this coin, and there's nothing. None on there. We are looking for the wide rim here. This is a regular rim. But we keep these. Nice toning on this one. It is a Philadelphia. Do we have the Spirit Eagle? Or the Cheerios? Nope. The Cheerios is the coin to get on these. I have found 1 Spirit Eagle so far. So, never know. Oh, so you go through. Oh, yeah. I have to order these through my bank because nobody carries these. People say that they have received these dollar coins through. All right, what's going on with the lighting? Come on. Thank you for the floating heart, AG. People say they get these coins in vending machines. I have never seen any vending machines that put out these coins. So, but there's a bunch of errors. I only look for 3 specific ones, and 2 of them are big errors, big money errors. All right, something. This is frustrating. That is the Spirit Eagle. It looks like It's 2000 Philly. Right there on the chest, there's two die cracks. It looks like there's two spears going through the eagle's body. The one just sold for $80, and then the Kellogg's, which the feathers are enhanced, not the Kellogg's, the Cheerios, same year, and that's like a $500+ coin. You only got them through in Cheerios boxes. What did I miss? Nope, no silver and dollar coins. Not these anyway. If they were the bigger coins, which I don't think you could order the big dollar coins. So we are going for low mintage for Native American series. Errors. And that's what we look through these for. 1979. She has something on her face. I'm not going to touch that. Not the wide rim. Nope. Now the Spirit Eagle and the Kellogg's is like next to impossible to find. The Spirit Eagle is not easy to find at all, so. Scratch. I have no idea, Casey. I don't know if those numbers were ever released. Just like the... Alright, this roll is short, unless coins popped out. There are coins missing out of this roll, so when I go to cash these in, I better have $1,000. Minus what I keep. 32,000 Cheerios. Yeah, I know they had the pennies and the dollars, so the pennies are not worth quite as much, not even close to what the dollar is worth. And that was a promotion to introduce the new Sacagawea dollars. Alright, so far, zero, zilch, nothing. 1979, real dirty, not the wide rim. 5,500 minted, jeez. You probably have a better chance of hitting the lottery. A lot of people don't know about them. About the Cheerios dollar. So if people start knowing Sacagawea 2000 Philadelphia Mint. That is the one. And you could tell, you could Google 2000 Cheerios dollar. And you could see it better than me explaining it. Just the feathers, yeah, they look completely different. Yeah. No, they came with packaging, and the tail feathers and the wing feathers are completely different. A lot more embellished, I guess, is the way to explain it. Yeah. It's the only way to tell that it's a Cheerios coin. Now, the Cheerios penny, you can't tell the difference from a 2000 penny and a 2000 Cheerios penny. No way to tell the difference. All right, this roll is open already, so might as well Someone really had to throw this box. Hello, Dana. Yep, they put them in Cheerios boxes. And it's 2000. Here's a 1999 Denver. I'll keep it for a roll. Let me get a tube. Susan B. Anthony's. I keep the Susan B. Anthony's if they're in decent shape. This is not a wide rim. Here's a Native American series, but it's not low mintage. Not, oh, this is Denver. We'll keep it. Nope. Not the wide rim. The wide rim, basically the 9 and the 1 are almost touching the rim. They're a lot closer to the rim. That's why they call it a wide rim. And 150 likes also. 150 likes is silver. No, Denver. Okay. You never know. There are some errors with the edge lettering. I don't like looking through them because they just hurt my eyes. Don't look for the Cheerio boxes. Look for the package. Yeah, I found a few wide rims so far. Only one Speared Eagle though. The Speared or Wounded Eagle, sorry. Wounded Eagle. What am I saying? Yeah, they come in a little like card package thing. You could check it out. It's on eBay and the Googles. If you put 2,000 Cheerios $1, there should be images. Oh, nice, Seiji. Real nice. 2009s are always nice to find, and of course silver is always nice to find. Where are all the low mintage? I don't know what's up with the lighting. It is horrendous today. Is it my phone? I don't know. My phone is acting a little weird. Yes, I work. Between my commute and my work hours, It is a 12 to 14-hour day. And that's about to change from a 12 to 14-hour day to a 14 to 16-hour day. So, really looking forward to that. Oh, wow. No, I'm not smiling behind the camera. I'm not a youngster. I don't act my age, but I'm not a youngster. No, Giselle, I should be, but no. I really should be, though. Here's a 1980. See, if this was a 1979, you see the 1 and the 0, how close they are, that would be a wide rim, but that is not a wide rim on the 1980. A little higher than 44. You know, I forget how old I am sometimes. I have to do the math. Am I the only one that's like that? I will be 48 this year. It is just a number. I hope I don't get, well, I might get menopause, not menopause. Yeah, I'll be 48 this year in about 6 months. 2000s baby. I remember, well, I remember some of the stuff I did in the 2000s. Oh, what the heck. Yeah, physically, I feel like my age. Mentally, I don't know. I don't look at the world like most people my age do. Wow, you don't look old enough to have a 44-year-old Giselle. I think you're lying. I don't think you're being honest. You look like you're 44. So far, nothing but Susan B. Anthony's. No low mintage, nothing. Oh, here we go. First one. Lower mintage. NIFC, not intended for circulation. This one's 2012 Philadelphia. One of my favorite designs. This is the Westward Journey, I believe. Oops. So I don't know the exact mintage, but this is a lower mintage coin. It is part of the Native American series. That's one of the things we're looking for. And there's a lot of different designs, so some of the designs are unbelievable. Like that one, I think, is unbelievable. 1979, not the wide rim. It's got some gunk. I'm not going to keep it. If any of you are sports fans and you've heard of Jim Thorpe, if you don't know who Jim Thorpe is, he was in the teens, 20s, 30s, somewhere around there. Here's an NIFC, not intended for circulation. Benjamin Harrison, lower mintage. So Jim Thorpe was an athlete. Yep. 1 second. In the 30s, 40s, he was an Native American. One of the best athletes of all time. He participated in a numerous amount of sports. I think he was in the Olympics, wasn't he? But yeah, there is a Jim Thorpe Native American Series coin, which is really cool. Here you go. You see the stallions there. I think this is Westward Journey. Yep. Yep. He was Olympic football. He played basketball, baseball, track. I mean, he was an unbelievable athlete. Yeah. It's one of my favorite designs, but there's actually all the Native American series are my favorite designs because they're all unique and awesome. Hopefully we'll find some more today. Hopefully. They are lower mintage, so harder to find. But that's one of the reasons we're searching. Martin Van Buren. That one is nice. I'll keep that for giveaways. Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that. In this channel, everyone is free to do and be whatever they want. That's my motto. Jenner was a one-sport athlete, though. Jenner never played professionally in anything else, really. Yeah, but I just said that because I didn't want it to lead to someone else, saying something. I have those simple rules because you know how it is. Someone says something, then someone gets offended, says something else, and it just starts a whole big thing. That's what I try to avoid. There's a nice, not the wide rim, if that makes sense. All right, I guess we're doing a giveaway. What do I have in my bag of tricks? All right. No. 2003, no. It's 2012. All right, today's first giveaway. Right there is a die chip. That is an error. Block Island. And that's going to be our first giveaway tonight. Yeah, absolutely, Giselle. That is part of the story. And he did play professional football. Yeah, he was just all around. And he wasn't just a runner. He basically did everything. All right, so All right, first giveaway. We have the die chip there. This is like a $2-3 coin, I think. So what should we do? How about horse? HORSE. You must be 18 years old. Thank you, AG. You must be 18 years old in the US. Winner must email me your address, YouTube username with the keyword and giveaway. Please do not do it more than once. Do not enter more than once. You may be timed out. If you were timed out, then you cannot win. Basic rules. I'll give it a minute or so. It's somebody in one show has won 3 or 4 times in one show. So die chip error on the block island. Sorry, I cannot give away. Can't give away silver until the 150th like. You could clearly see the die chip. Oh, you got your mail finally? Yeah. For some reason, when I sent you the package, AG, that coin or the coins for some reason, I never put them in the package. So, oh, awesome. Thank you. All right, everyone in? Horse is the keyword. Let me open this up. Got to copy and paste that. Am I logged in or do I have to log in before I share the screen? Nope. All right. Horse. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Spinning. Confirm. I do not stop it. It stops on its own. So here we go. Good luck. Who's it going to be? Demi. Demi. Congratulations, Demi. I know you're here, Demi. Unless you left. Demi, you know the deal. I deleted your information, so just send me another email if you can. Hopefully it will not take as long for me to ship this one out as the last one. I'm sorry about that, but Demi, yeah, my email is pinned. Hello, Isaiah. There you go, Demi. Die chip error. All right. Let's keep on going. Now, what am I up to? Hold on. I noticed yesterday that I had 100 new subscribers, which is crazy to me. thank you everyone that subscribed. I am getting closer to 10,000. So thank you. I can't see how many. Why can't I see how many? Oh, jeez. $8,827. Jeez, thank you. It's crazy. I appreciate it. So, for the 10,000, if we hit 10,000, if we ever hit 10,000, we'll have some big giveaways. We'll still have big giveaways for, major milestones or occasions. Oof, that one's seen some stuff. Where is that? North Carolina or something? Where the wild Mustangs run around? Yes. Yes. I ordered them for next week. I ordered 4 boxes of nickels. I am hoping I get 2025. Virginia City, Nevada. Interesting. I know that, I believe North Carolina or South Carolina, they do have wild horses roaming around on the beaches and stuff. That's really cool. Yeah, you have to, not every bank will do it. You just have to go, and you're not going to get it the same day, maybe not the same week. 1979 S. There is type 1 and type 2 on the S. I believe it's only proofs, but we'll take a look anyway. This one's not it. This is a type 1. It's like rectangular. The type 2 is a clear S. The clear S is worth about $25. Oh, that one is scraped up. Thank you, AG. Sorry if I miss your comment on chat. I apologize. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, I was live for almost 4 hours yesterday, which before the beginning of the year, I told myself I will not surpass 2 hours and try to keep every live stream around an hour and a half. Well, that didn't work out very well. Amanda, you have no idea. You have no idea. I can multitask with the best of them. Is that keepable? Nah. Indian head, you mean buffalo nickel, Michelle? Buffalo in the back? Oh, a lot of these are full of gunk. Do I ever dream that I have, and it's fine. I'll tell you what scares me though. When I dream about my actual job, my real full-time job, it is time to take a vacation. Run as far away and take a vacation. And you know what? If they don't want to pay me for taking off, I don't care. Don't pay me. I gotta get the heck away. uh, 1990. Oh, I don't want to touch that. By the way, I keep Lysol wipes right next to me when I'm hunting coins. Yeah, you have to, because when you start dreaming about work, it is time to get away. Because usually my dreams are not pleasant when it comes to work. Oh, great. One of my lights in this room is flickering. I used to have those dreams, Wheel. They used to freak me out. Like, I will be floating like Superman, kind of. But it was scary. Like, I used to wake up and they used to freak me out. Phone check, 60%. Thank you. We're good. It is downright scary. Yep. James Madison, we'll keep this for a giveaway. No, not mine. Well, Martin Van Buren, Big Scratch. I'm not going to keep that. George Washington, unfortunately not NIFC. Yeah, I would be, and it was always in the same weird location. No, I don't know. Yeah, it's not so much anymore. I used to when I was younger. And, like, you, anyone ever watched The Ever Ending Story? The movie? Never Ending Story? If you watch the Never Ending Story, that movie freaked me out all the time. It was just, I don't know. I always got like this weird feeling in my gut every time I was watching that movie. I don't know if it's just me or other people. Yeah, yeah. It was always weird when I had them. I haven't had one in watch. I'll have one tonight. Hopefully not, but uh, but it was always in a weird building, a very scary building when I was growing up. House, building, farm, whatever. And it just, yeah, it always. No, I would float around like with my arms spread, and I don't know. It's weird. Always freaked me out. I hope I never have that dream again. Yeah, I don't remember most of my dreams, or if I even have dreams sometimes, but I know when I have dreams, when I dream of work or something like that. Sometimes I dream of that I'm dating a certain person, or not always the same person, but like somebody I don't know very well, but I know. Does that make sense? Like I know them, but I don't know them very well. And then well, here is a proof, San Francisco. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Wheel. Yep, it is a proof. However, it is way too beat up, scratched, whatever. It is, I'm not keeping it. S San Francisco Mint proof. Not going to keep it. Not a wide AM here. Yeah, extra shiny, usually. Really? uh, that's funny. Oh, this one is close to a wide rim, but not close enough. Is it made of gold, Amanda? Yes. What AG said. Sorry. They only come in sets, the proofs. And these coins, they did not make San Francisco Mint for circulation, so. Yeah, well, I think I got a box somebody played football with. Or hot potato, or something. I don't know. I'm not even getting as many Susan B. Anthony's as I normally do. Yep, that's what happens. K11. Or they are mistakenly used. or people run out of money and that's all they have, unfortunately. Or there's the other option that is against the law, but I don't want to mention it because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Sticky fingers. Yep. What we all said. I have to be very careful with some of the words that I say or use because I get sometimes my account gets flagged because of it. I can't. You could write it. I can't. Like when it comes to shipping to other countries, the T word. I can't say the T word. Because if I say the T word, I have said it a couple of times explaining why I can't ship to other countries anymore. My account got flagged and my video demonetized. Not XCRRIF. S. So yes, my videos have become demonetized because of that. And flagged. Oh, wow. That's awesome, Amanda. I wish. Deneen, it's about time he showed up. You never answered my message. What's wrong with you? Too busy selling my screwdrivers? Yeah, I have another channel. I'm only kidding. I did not message you because I went live within a moment's notice. I wasn't planning on it, but here I am. So by the time I clicked the live, I was going to message you, and I was already live, so my bad. I am missing my screwdrivers. That means taking my screwdrivers, throwing my boxes of dollar coins around, you know. That's nice. Oh. Deneen makes up her own schedule. She does not get paid. I would love to pay my mods one day. I would love to. But unfortunately, I'm a tiny itty bitty nobody channel. Maybe when we reach like 1 million subscribers, which will never happen, but you know. Thanks, Seiji. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate it. Yeah. Shoot. She got a raise then because Dollar Tree went from $1 to $1.25. So she got a raise. Those screwdriver prices went up. Wheel, I don't know off the top of my head. What the I don't know metal compositions. to me, I don't feel like it's important enough to learn unless it's an error coin. Thank you, Amanda. You're sweet. I appreciate that. That does mean a lot. Hey, 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 hey. AG, she just gave me a compliment. You know, give it a few seconds. No. I'm only kidding. Yeah, go check out AG's channel. Everyone can go check out AG's channel. Compliments are rare, AG, you know? I'm only kidding. 20th? No. Oh, nice. Wait, that's the name of your channel, AG? You could post the link to your channel, AG. Anybody could, as long as you get my okay, you could put a link to my channel. I mean, to your channel. Yeah, put a link. And if you want to check out the name, oh, really? I do it from my phone all the time. All right, this is a Native American series, not low mintage, but it is really cool. I'm not in bad shape, so we'll keep it for a giveaway. All right, here, I'll do it for you. If somebody wants to put a link to their channel, ask me before, please. I want to take a look at your channel first. All right, that link is for AG's channel. Yep. Yeah, check out Denine's channel. She likes to pet moose. She goes and plays with moose all the time. Everyone has a dog or a cat. Denine has moose. Moose. And reindeer. She could keep the snow. Yeah, Bullwinkle. She goes. I told her to go hug them. That they're not gonna hurt her, but you know, she doesn't believe me. This is a really nice one, 1980. Save it. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind anybody putting a link to their channel. Just ask me first because, yep, uh, there's a train tracks behind my house. Um, that train just came from New York City. Uh, yeah, I don't mind people sharing their link. Just ask me first because if I don't know you that well, I want to see what content because, you know, I don't want to just promote anybody's channel. I want to make sure that you're on par with my channel, so to speak. So Deneen posted a link to your channel. Let's get you some more subs. Nah, just, you know. There's a shiny one again. Really, Deneen? Jeez, I gotta do everything. All right, that is Deneen's link to her channel. I'll keep an eye. I'll take a look. AG, sorry. I don't want to participate in it. I rather someone else win it. Hello, Up. How are you? Because I don't know, if I win your giveaway, I wouldn't feel right. No, you just put at Deneen 8989. I put the actual link where people could click. Yeah, Up, it's been a while. Thank you, Wheel. Yeah, Deneen does put some awesome videos. Deneen has a lot of moose videos. Yeah, well, Wheel, you're not going to like Deneen because she's not a moose hugger. She does not like moose. She runs away. I told her it'll be okay. And Santa Claus. Santa Claus is her neighbor. Hello, Bruce. How are you? All right. So the keepers, we have these. Anything 2012 and old and newer. This is a 2012. They are lower mintage. This is the Native American series. This one is a 2012 lower mintage presidential dollar. I don't have an example right now, I don't believe, but there is a Wounded Eagle on the 2000 Philadelphia, as well as the Cheerios from 2000 Philadelphia, and 1979 wide rim. No, 2012 and newer, so 2012 to 2025 or 2026 now. And the 1979 and 1981 Susan B. Anthony Type 2, which is a plain S. Type 1 is a lot more common, and the S looks like it's a rectangle. Here's another one. That's nice. No, not nice enough. So, the Type 2, the 1979 is worth about $25. Maybe 30 now. I don't keep up with prices. So yeah, those are the things to look out for. Nice toning on this one. I hope that makes sense. All right, water break. Oh, you're welcome. There's also edge lettering, missing edge letters. Whoa, up. Thank you. I appreciate that, up. Thank you for the super. That is so awesome. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. That's pretty much what to look for. I don't look for edge lettering normally because it hurts my eyes. So that's why I don't do it. So anything 2012 to 2025. Herbert Hoover is an NIFC, not intended for circulation. 2014 Philadelphia. These only came in mint sets. They were not minted for distribution. Thank you. I appreciate that. Another hobby. Coins is a good hobby because it's a cheap hobby. Because whatever you don't keep, you take right back to the bank. 1979, not the wide rim, but we'll keep it. "21 degrees. So it's colder here than there? Holy cow. What's the temperature? I can't see. Darn it. Yeah, win-win hobby. Oh, no, I understood, Amanda. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry, I might have missed part of your comment. No, I appreciate it. It's really kind of you. We are here to have a little fun, learn a little, hopefully. And, yeah, no drama. We are a drama-free channel. We don't like drama. Here's a nice Andrew Jackson. That will be a giveaway. Too scratched up. Up, I have about 10. Just quarters, and I have about 50, between 50 and 100 pennies. I have about 50 to 100 nickels. Because I order every week with my bank, through my bank. And I can't say no. I have to take it because, you know, if I start saying no to stuff that they ordered specifically for me, they might stop ordering. So, oh, that's awesome, Michelle. I'm sorry for your loss, but that is a good way to start. Oh yeah, it's silver nickels. I mean, there's obviously, if you were here the last 2 days, the nickel bag that I have to stop saying that. Some people might get the wrong impression. That is awesome, Michelle. Yeah, I have a ton of English coins. Um, yeah, I found a bunch of Buffalo nickels, V nickels. Um, and I'm still not done with the bag. So there's plenty to find out there. Don't do dimes. I'm gonna save you the headache. Do not do dimes. I mean, you could if I'm not telling you what to do, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, Will, that's I wouldn't recommend getting $4,000 in coins your first time if you're just starting off. Get a couple of rolls first. Oh wow. Oh, okay, now I get it. Too scratched up for a giveaway. Is that is that is that am I seeing things? I have to be seeing things because this is a Denver. I must be seeing things. Yep. Hello, Deb. How are you? All right. This one kind of looks like the wounded eagle. That is damaged though, and it will be down here a little more. But yep, that is just damage. And you don't find a wounded eagle on the Denver coins, just the Philadelphia. Yep, they will take it back, even if you spend it. Actually, if you spend it, you are committing a crime. If you knowingly spend it, knowing that it's not your money. Even though you did not make the mistake they did. All right, let me do this. So, yeah. It is against the law to spend money that is not yours. How are you tonight, Deb? Garfield? Garfield. Oof. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. AG. James Garfield? I don't have the list in front of me. Yeah, I hear you up. Sometimes. Yeah, I just saw. I don't know. Maybe I might have made a mistake. Here's breaking news. I am not perfect. Far from it. Maybe I was reading a comment and missed it. I wasn't trying to be rude. I was trying to be funny, but far from it. I'm not funny, and I'm definitely not one of those rah rah, loud, hyper streamers. If you're looking for somebody that's going to be loud and hyper and, you know, that ain't me. That is not me. Yeah, my work schedule is about to change. Well, my commute is about to change. So my 12 to 14-hour work days, including commuting, are going to become 14 to 16-hour minimum work days, which I'm not very happy about. Me, I don't work neither place. Well, thank you. I cannot disclose what I do for a living or where I work. Well, I commute into New York every day, New York City, and they are replacing a bridge, a major bridge. So they changed the schedules, train schedules. So I have to take a train an hour and a half earlier to work. And I'm going to miss the train that I normally take home. So I have to take a train an hour later home. Oh, yeah, due to construction, yes. Sorry, I thought you were asking me if I do construction. I, yeah, it is too many hours, and, you know, maybe I'll become a YouTube superstar and retire by the end of the year. Thank you for the super. I'm sorry I cannot read that name. I apologize. Yeah, it is Russian, but I thank you. Thank you for the super. I appreciate it. Hey, Mo Money, how are you? Hello, Bella, how are you? My tests were hectic. Uh, did two, and then there was an argument between my doctor and the location, and about insurance stuff. It was approved, but it wasn't, but it was, but it wasn't, and so I only ended up getting two MRIs. So yeah, that's a keeper for a giveaway. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we're expecting a lot of snow. Here's a nice. At least we're getting some nice shiny coins out of this box. This box that Deneen threw around. Um, Giselle, I work. I live in New Jersey. Work in New York City. I cannot afford that. I cannot afford that. You know how much rent is around here for a one-bedroom apartment? It's about $3,000 a month. In New York City, it's about $6,000 a month or higher. Yeah, no way I could afford that. Yeah, after taxes and bills, that's pretty much all we work for is a little bit of food at least. Yeah, it's actually I could rent my house right now for $4,000 a month. And that's with the tenants paying the utilities. So, but I mean, yeah, I wish I could, but I can't. Yeah. Then I would have to pay for the permits and the licenses and all that. Yeah. New Jersey and New York are not friendly. uh, 500 a month for what? Actually, when I had my house in Pennsylvania, I did own a second house. Sold it early last year. My rent, my mortgage with insurance and taxes was 536 a month. And I'm like, you know, now I'm like, why did I should just quit my job. I mean, my field, I could get a job. But even if I got a job at, let's say, McDonald's, you know, I'd be living okay. There's a nice James Madison. And no, I kind of like, I don't regret it because utilities are very high in Pennsylvania. But I am looking for a multifamily right now in Pennsylvania. And if I get that, I am retiring early. Oh yeah, which college, Wheel? Hi, Lightside. Well, try me. 1979, not a wide rim. Camber Springs, okay. I've never heard of that one. Yeah, I no, Deb, I'm not far. Nope. I have helicopters and military planes that fly over my house constantly. Up, email it to me, the link. I'd have to look at it first. Again, not trying to be rude. I just have to. I just have to clear it, and I don't want to do it while I'm searching through coins. If that makes sense. Fort Monmouth, it's alright. It gets tiring and boring. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not that far. 20 minutes. 15 minutes. I don't know. I live by the beach. I live a quarter of a mile from a beach. So. Fort Monmouth is inland a little bit. Yep. These are from a bank. I ordered them last week. They came this week. A lot of shiny coins. I have a bunch of medicines. Yeah, I have to order. Oh, here's a proof. I could tell right away. You can see the shiny background. 2005. a bit scratched up, but Cape May, yeah, I don't like going there. I try to stay away from tourist traps. My beach is secluded, quiet, nobody knows about it, and I like to keep it that way. I do not like it. Thank you for the floating heart, AG. I appreciate it. When, Michelle, when you live here and you go 14 miles and it takes you 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours, you're not going to like Jersey. All right, Up. Thank you very much for the super. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you soon. Have a good night. Ulysses S. Grant, scraped up. You like the Madison? The Madison what? Oh, I already have a whole roll open. Oh. Thank you, Bradley. Have a good night. Chester Arthur. That is NIFC. That is not a pretty coin, but it's an NIFC. Our fourth Madison coin. Oh, I believe I put a few for giveaways. A few Madisons, not the wide rim. Andrew Jackson. Carbon spotting. Yep. Abraham Lincoln. James K. Polk. James. All right. My phone just told me I am live. Welcome, everyone. I am live. My battery is at 43%. I'm not going to be live for too much longer. Not AI? What do you mean AI? I despise AI. I was just... Actually, I don't know if I could talk about that on my channel. This video is getting demonetized and restricted for me saying that. Oh, well. No, but I was just reading an article before I came live that ChatGPT and Open AI, they are losing billions of dollars, and they are projected to go defunct by 2027. Andrew Jackson, because they're losing so much money and they're not making any money. So I am cheering for that, to be honest with you. And if this video gets demonetized, oh well, so be it. Freedom of speech is not free anymore. Thomas Jefferson. Not a bad looking coin. I'll put that for giveaways. Rutherford B. Hayes, not an NIFC. Cool beard. Cool beard. $1979 S. Type 1. It tells you what like Thomas Jefferson was the third president, and it tells you what years he was president, which is pretty cool. Uh-oh. My, okay, all right. Can everybody hear me? My phone just said you're live, and then my computer monitor just started spinning. Good? All right, thank you. Not quite a wide rim. George H.W. Bush. We have an NIFC, not intended for circulation, lower mintage. So we found a nicer one. Andrew Johnson. Yeah, a nice one. Floating heart. Thank you for the floating heart. My phone, Mo. My phone. I just adjust it with my fingers until I find the right picture. John Quincy Adams, 6th president. Nice coin. So magnification, I don't know. I can't see when I squeeze my fingers in and out to, make the picture wider or close up. Floating coin. John Quincy Adams, 6th president. No. Last train is at, well, goes by me at like 2 o'clock in the morning. If you are a coin hunter and you do not have dirty fingers, video. I'm recording like like a video. Like when you record a video on your phone, that's yeah. I can't record or I can't go live if I'm in picture mode. Again, it all depends what kind of phone you have too, because some phones picture quality is a lot different from phone to phone. There's Andrew Jackson. Scratched it. So yeah, it's on video mode. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I just threw a handful of dollars in the garbage. Oof. Jeez. Yeah, literally throwing away money. Oh man, I think I got them all, or a lot of them. Whew. No, Mo, I don't use any computer program. I use my phone. I stream through my phone directly. I use the monitor um, just to look at or see the chat. Like I know your son, he uses what is that called? That program Streamlabs or something. I don't use any of that. I use just directly from my phone, right to YouTube. All right, AG, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you soon. I'm not going to be on much longer either because my throat is starting to hurt. I don't look, Kelly, Dave. I tried, but like the way that the lettering is, I start getting a headache from it. So I don't bother looking. I'll let somebody else find it. 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mo. I hope you get better soon. James K. Polk. Thomas Jefferson. Nice and shiny. Yep, you gotta have the watch hours. It's not hard to get 1,000 subs. The hard part is to get the 1,000 hours. Or 4,000 hours. Or a million short views in, is it a million? A million short views, I think, in 3 months, the last 3 months, which is high. Is silver going to keep on going up? I don't know. I wish I had a crystal ball that would tell me. That way, it would make it easier for me to either sell or keep my silver. Or buy more. So will it go up? Yes. Will it go down? Yes. Is it going to be drastic? I have no idea. Yeah, you could go live before your. It's 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours to become monetized. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, 50 subs and you could go live. Oh, here we go. This is a Native American NIFC. This one is 2014 Philadelphia. And we have a young lady with a basket of fish and maybe vegetables. And looks like a gentleman with a compass type of thing. This is lower mintage. It is part of the Native American series, and it is an NIFC. Yeah, I love these Native American coins. Damien, what's up? It's about time you show up now. I haven't seen. I think I have seen that one. There's so many Native American series coins that I have not seen. Yeah, Native Americans to me are my favorite coins, I think. Even this one, it is a common one, high mintage, but still really cool. Native American casinos. Oh, I haven't been to casinos in years. A whole lot of years. Yeah, planting corn. All right, I'm gonna have to end soon, everyone, because I feel my throat is starting to hurt, and that is not a good sign. I know what's coming after that. Yep, Foxwoods. There's a Mohegan Sun. They're both close to each other. I'm not familiar with Pequot or Pequot. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Deb. I have a feeling I'm getting a throat infection again. I could feel it. Yep, honey lemon tea. $19.79. There goes another coin. 2000 Denver. 1999. Yeah, we'll keep it. So this hunt is not great. This hunt is not great. Yeah, everyone, you have about 5 minutes to hit that 100 like mark, because this is going to be my last roll. I am ending right after this roll here. Dollar box buy? I'm not sure what you mean. James Monroe. That is a clean coin. Put it away for giveaways if somebody wants one. Not the wide rim. Yeah, it's $1,000 per box. Hopefully your bank will order it for you. Some banks won't. A lot of banks won't. So here's another shiny one. Another James Monroe. We have too many. Yeah, I mean, you pretty much know what to look for. Anything 2012 or newer, 2012 to 2025 or 26. You want this one to almost be touching the rim. If this is an S, you want a clear S like this one here, not a blotched one. That is a type 2. And the wounded eagle, it looks like there's 2 spears. You might need a microscope for that. Or tail feathers and wings, a lot of detail. That is the Cheerios, which is the most expensive out of these. And that's it. That's the last coin. All right, here was what we found. Oh, cool. I do put out shorts about these sometimes. So we found one Native American. I believe this is the Westward Journey. I forgot, but I believe that's what it's called. We found this one. I do not know the name of this one, but really cool design. I love these Native American coins. Found George H.W. Bush, Chester Arthur, Herbert Hoover, and Benjamin Harrison NIFC low mintage. Not intended for circulation. I got 1 tube and a half of Susan B. Anthony's. Eventually, I'll put those up for sale on my eBay store, but not a great find, but considering the box was completely destroyed, not bad. We have 10 rolls left. I just can't power through it. Unfortunately, I cannot power through it tonight. So, yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the super chats and all the rubies and stuff. I really do appreciate it. It does help out with the shipping for giveaways. Thank you, Damien. Yeah, I'm gonna get some native hospitality. What do you mean? Thank you, Deb. Have a wonderful night. But I'm gonna get some cough drops. Oh, that's the native hospitality? Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna take some sore throat medication and cough drops and wait for it to get worse tomorrow. But yeah, on that note, thank you everyone for joining me. I do appreciate it. Thank you for watching my nonsense. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night, a wonderful day tomorrow, wonderful rest of the week. And I hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you very much. Take care.